I be peeping on a video how close our feet get to touching.
They never touch though.
They never touch though.
They're
You know
not
what
gay.
happened the other
Why
week?
you holding
Why
back?
are you gay?
No, here's the thing. Last episode, Gary slapped my leg when he was laughing. I was like, I lost my wedding ring.
Bro?
Yeah, I had to get a new. I had to buy a pack of them.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't wear the expensive ones for work.
yeah. Those are like the rubber ones.
Yeah, little silicone ones.
Yeah.
You can work out in them and you don't even feel them.
I agree, one of those.
It's like $9 for a pack.
Hey, well, you said what?
Let me get one.
I can't.
Let me get one of these.
Oh, you know what? So I got.
Hey, what if?
I gotta get this nigga key on a wedding ring once like that.
Hey,
That's how cheap he is,
hold
bro.
one of those.
You got an extra one?
Yeah.
I
Imagine
do.
niggas on vacation like,
That's
hey,
hella
bro, you
funny.
got an extra ring, bro?
But that would be hella dope though. Because if you don't, you naturally you don't have one, and you just show up, you just walk in the house one evening, and you're wearing one.
Don't even say anything.
And Connie's like, she's like, oh yeah. You weren't gonna say anything. It's like, no, I just put it on.
Yeah, you know.
So I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
She
I
said,
like that.
I've asked her several times. She said she's indifferent.
What if like, okay, so you don't have your ring. What if you like put your ring on and take it off? Like you walking down the street and you see some ugly bitches. And you're like, let me put my ring on.
But
Put my ring.
My bad, I didn't have the mic.
But at the end of the day, women be like a married men. So
I know.
you might pull.
I know, but like, what if that's like your kind of your defense, just your first layer,
Well,
your
at the
first
end
line
of
of
the day,
defense.
ugly girls love being the side chick to married men. So it's like, ooh,
I hate that I said-
I get to be the
Is that
side
the thing?
chick.
Is that the thing? The
I don't
ugly
think
girls
that's a
like it?
thing.
Huh? I was just saying, but like, women do like it. But I would say this too. I know when I did it because I was doing a show this weekend. I talked about being married on stage, and every time I brought it, I keep forgetting that I didn't have it on all weekend.
No.
And so, when I would say it, and I'll be like, let's look, any marriage advice for me? And all the women were like, wear your motherfucking ring. That's what you should do. And
Jesus.
I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's in the Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it startled me.
Because
At
they
first.
don't play it with it being somebody's bitch.
That's my bitch, nigga. Why? It is 8:30 in the morning. Why?
Yo, so why do some women like being a dude's bitch? Like,
That's not a.
That's not a
That's not a topic.
it's not. I'm not saying it is. It is. We literally just talked about it.
No. No, I was calling my partner a bitch, just fucking around.
No, you said on the train.
I know, no, but that was like, how come we don't get that, like that freedom to just sometimes and then
But
on the
dudes
train.
do. I don't. Maybe it's.
But that's a different. I think he
It's
was pimping
generation.
her out. No, I think he was pimping her out.
That could have been a thing, but what I'm saying is I've also seen it online. Even girls will say I'm his bitch and stuff like that. I'm his main bitch. I'm his bitch. I've seen it. This not me making up a topic.
But the internet is different.
But even in real life, this is when I was younger. That was like 19. But like I was dating this girl, and her sister, who was also nice with it too. She
What
was
do you mean?
attractive.
Oh, okay.
So like she was saying how she was like she was talking about how her dude. She was
That's hella funny.
she was bragging about being the main bitch.
This
Like
nigga- hold on, he got the blackout curtain in the shot.
On the Patreon, it don't matter.
He don't give a fuck.
They want to see the real.
You want
Yeah.
to see?
Patreon
They wanna see
kind
all
of like
the-
the
they can see-
back
they can see all
streets.
this shit. Yeah, they don't care.
Patreon's like the back
God
streets or
damn.
whatever. But it's like she was bragging about like I'm his main bitch. Like she would say like I'm his main bitch. She wasn't saying I'm his main girl. I'm his main. She's like I'm his main bitch, and I don't give a fuck about none of the other bitches. But I'm the main. When he comes to me, I get the money. I do this.
Yeah, that's prostitution jargon.
I mean, but that's not what she was saying. She was 19 and he was like 19 also. It wasn't.
Could have been.
She wasn't getting pimped out. I know that. She was like a star athlete, like good home. She wasn't getting pimped out. But like
Star athletes can't get pimped up.
they definitely can. But what I'm saying is that the energy
messed
wasn't
up.
that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead,
I
go
would say
ahead.
I would say that's an outlier.
I don't think it is, man. I think it's a generational thing. I think our generation might not do it like that, but I think this younger generation, their lingo is that. Their lingo is like, yo, I'm the bitch, I'm the main bitch, or I'm the head bitch, or I'm his bitch. Look at all the
It's
all
also
the rapper chicks. That's how they say it too.
It's also different when a woman's saying it versus when a dude is like, "Yeah, that's my bitch." Like I think
it's all tone.
Context.
Yeah, because the way you say it, people like, "That's my bitch." It'd be like
That would be. You know what would be
whoa.
funny? Like, hold on.
I say test the theory.
Hold on. What if a fire breaks out in your house, right? And you wake up from a dead sleep. And you trying to wake your lady up, and she's not waking up, and you like, bitch, get up. And she wakes up, and she's like, did you just call me a bitch? She's like, it's a fire. Like, we gotta go. And then you escape, and then you guys watching the house burn down.
Let's dive. Let's dive into this.
And she's like, you know, you didn't have to call me a bitch. I just saved your life.
No, let's dive into this. If you did that to your actual girl, your lady, how would she react?
She would wake up. And she'd be like, bitch? I'm like, yeah, it's a fire. And she's like, oh, okay.
I'm going to be real with you.
Context.
I'm going to be real with you.
You having a conversation? You having a conversation before you escape the flames?
Bro.
We got to talk about this first.
If my wife don't see an active fire going crazy in the room, not the house, the room, nigga, she gonna be like, you didn't have to call me.
You didn't have to call me a bitch.
You could have shook me. I'd rather you even hit me possibly. But the fact that you called me a bitch, I mean, there's a fire though, bitch. And it's just like, she's still, she gonna be like, nah, dog.
There's a fire though. The double down. There's a fire though, bitch.
Can we have? Yeah, honestly, I deserve to get that second bitch off because now you're trying to have an argument with me while we might die. So now we sitting here in the middle of a fire. All right, then let's talk about this. Have a conversation.
Wait, I'm trying to see if this.
That's a funny ass sketch.
And then now we sitting there. That's a hilarious sketch.
That's
actually,
a hilarious sketch. Bitch, get up.
What?
What?
Now you arguing, niggas getting burned up. You sitting there. You're not even feeling the fire. You sitting there.
And at a certain point, he's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You can either come. I'm leaving.
But it's too late now. It's too late.
If I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here.
Nah,
Wait,
nigga, the house. The exit.
You see the flames are just itching in?
Yeah, the exit's burnt up already. You can't get out of there.
I think I fucked
see what
up.
you did now, bitch? Now we stuck here. Now we
Stop
stuck in
calling
this.
me bitch. Stop. She's fucking crying.
What you crying for? We dead, bitch.
Just burning to a crisp.
They find you in a fire. Your lips is like this, saying the word bitch. Like, it just.
That's hilarious.
It slipped.
Man.
It slipped. How long have you been wanting to call me a bitch?
It didn't slip, nigga.
I think I messed up.
If I said it with the Patreon,
Yeah.
what happened?
I'm trying to figure out how to put this on just the Patreon. I think it's just live. I'm like, it's way too many people in here.
You want to put
Oh, he said there's way too many people.
because you don't have it unlisted.
I know, and I'm trying to figure out how to change it to that.
I'm trying to figure out how to get these people out of here.
Yeah, I messed up. I was like, what are
This is
these?
for paid subscribers.
What's all these niggas doing in here, bro?
Who all these bitches in here?
Oh shit!
But here's what you can do. At the end
Yeah,
of the
it's
day,
hella people. All right, I'm about to turn
if you-
this off.
No. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. They're in there now, and honestly,
This is gonna go on the page.
no, you can unlist it when it's done.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
do
just
that.
I say just eat it, and then be like, all right, fuck it.
I'll take this L.
Yeah, and then afterwards,
From now
unlist
on,
it.
though, people in the comments, this is for the Patreon, the paid subscribe members.
That's why you pay for Patreon.
Yeah, I messed up and put it in here, and so this is what you get to see, but you'll never see it again. So you can take this one, but in between episodes, I'm turning this shit off after we're done with this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
because we're shooting 2 today.
Yeah.
Uh,
What up, Patreon people, or just
Nah,
Keon's
fans,
tribe
actual
now?
viewers.
Yeah,
What's your tribe called, Keon? The Keontians?
Cousins.
Hey, I
Cousins,
never.
cousins.
I be peeping on a video how close our feet get to touching.
They never touched that.
They never touch though.
They
You know
not
what
gay.
happened the other
Why
week?
you holding
Why are
back?
you gay?
No, here's the thing. Last episode, Gary slapped my leg when he was laughing. I was like,
I probably meant to slap my own leg.
I know you did. That's why I didn't say anything. I probably should have said something. But I was like, this nigga here, bro.
What if Gary, like later on, was like, just let it happen?
Just let it happen,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what
progressively
have you
gets
seen
gayer.
the one? Have you seen the clip with Michael Beasley? Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
He thought he was rubbing his knee, but he was rubbing his teammate's knee.
Oh, yeah.
And that nigga, and the teammate, he was like, oh, shit. But I was like, how numb are your knees to where you didn't know you were rubbing your own knees,
His
bro?
brain is, I'm sure he's actively still in the game. He's
Yeah.
probably out of it. Like, I honestly, I'm not saying I can't see it happen or not, but I was just like, I'm not saying I won't question him for that. I feel like he probably just like he was so gone. He was like, man, like he probably felt like he might have just made a mistake before he got put on the bench, whatever the case may be. He's just sitting there like, damn, what the hell? Like, nigga, you rubbing my knee?
Rubbing somebody else's knee.
When Gary slapped my knee, I was just like,
I kind of like
Which
that.
episode? Now I want to watch it.
Like I kind of like that.
it's one of the last 2 ones.
I gotta watch it.
It's one of the last 2
That's
episodes.
Hilarious.
Yeah. But
I forgot,
yeah,
what was
man,
the-
we back, man.
Oh yeah, we back. Wildly
Intro.
inappropriate,
Gary
baby.
Anderson.
Out the gate was inappropriate. We gotta edit all. We can't do this.
Well,
That's why we need an intro.
we need an intro, but we can't do it. Gary just had to put some filler up front. So when
Yeah.
I edit DIYS, I usually have to. Hippie told me I gotta put like
Noise.
Stupid chicken.
we gotta put 20, 30 seconds up
Chickens
front.
back there. What are they doing?
They're just chickening.
Chicken hawking. But she asked me put like I pick any part of the show that's like funny or interesting. And I just grab like 30 seconds of that. I'll say for us put a minute because we be saying like f bombs like
Wait,
that.
wait, what are we talking about?
For the like if we're not
Because
going
we
to do
opened up this show talking about my bitch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like we need.
But we have
Clean
I
up
do
front.
put teasers up front.
we
They have to be
just
clean
make sure
teasers,
there's no
though.
cussing. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we can
that's
get
all. So he puts
bread.
that's fine. But we still want an intro for the show. If anybody that I'll say anybody out there since I guess we live on Keon's thing fully.
Yeah.
If anybody does like dope intro music that will fit our podcast for us that makes sense for Wildly Inappropriate, if y'all would gladly send it to I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll take
DM
it.
us or
Because
email.
the reason why we don't have an intro anymore because the one we were using got copyrighted.
Yeah, and it was
And
a
then-
fire. And it was
Yeah,
perfect
it was
for what we
dope.
were doing.
And it was fine. And then somebody took it.
So yeah, if
Somebody
anybody
took
out
about
there that does that type of intro music for like a podcast can do that for us, that'd be super dope, man. It'll make things a little cleaner. You know, we trying to upgrade the podcast as much as possible. Gary might not think so, but you know, Gary be like,
Steps.
depth of field. But you know,
What other situations can you call your partner a bitch and not get in trouble?
Life, bro. I do it every day.
Really?
not get in
day.
trouble?
Yeah, and
Every
not.
day. If we've built
But
such
like
a
in earnest, not even
Oh, in
joking.
real life?
Just like in earnest.
well, there's a fire. Definitely.
There's a fire.
Definitely,
Yes.
there's a
Alright.
fire.
Shooting.
Shooting. Yeah. Any emergency. Any
Yeah.
emergency.
Any emergency.
If she's not on it,
Yeah, any immediate emergency type thing. Because it's like if it's a kind of an emergency,
What if she getting surgery, and they put the anesthesia in her, and you're like, all right, good night, bitch.
you cry.
here's the thing: for the fun of it, for us, I would try that and just see if she would remember. Or if you you know how the cats be getting like the teeth or whatever, and they begin to get anesthesia, or they be coming out of like the whatever, the gas or whatever. It's like you just a funny looking bitch. I think
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah,
to get
yeah.
away with it. She'd be like, she probably will
Oh,
laugh.
you
because
won't.
she-
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not held accountable for what
Right.
you say. You know. Hi.
Well, hold on. So I don't dabble probably as much as you guys with the pharmaceuticals, but if you are under the
I don't think it works.
No, not like that.
Hell no.
That's you-
It'll yeah.
That other stuff, you're not lucid.
So if you on an edible high as shit, you can't
Nah,
be
you
like,
can't, no.
bitch. And
well,
then-
yeah, I could, cause
No.
she'll be laughing, cause she high as shit.
right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Cause we do that sober.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
literally do that sober. Like it's just fun.
But I mean it in a way where it's like it's
yeah,
you mean
aggression.
Yeah.
Aggression. Have you ever called your
Out of aggression, no.
Nah, I haven't either. I said it in my head.
Oh, in my head, or
I said
when I'm walking down the street.
Oh,
yeah.
in my head I said you fucking bitch in my head, but my face did this. All right.
No, I never said it out loud.
What else have you said in your head?
Oh, everything. I said everything under the sun in my head.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know how many times I've left in my head?
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
in a heat of that. These motherfuckers need me, nigga, and then come back like, what am I doing?
Man, in my head, I've killed people.
Yeah,
I
I've
killed
done
myself.
everything in my head, bro.
I've killed
I've been-
myself in my head
think-
multiple
think of
times.
the
Nigga.
How many times have you killed yourself in
Oh,
your
nigga,
head?
uncountable amount of times I killed myself in my head.
Think of the
nigga.
most heinous things you can think of. It's all happening.
Yes.
It's all happening.
100%.
Because they're irrational thoughts.
I've killed kids, nigga. I've killed everybody in my head,
I've,
bro.
I've randomly socked people like walking through the aisles in stores.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Like all that.
Like
I've
Grand
played
Theft
all
Auto?
that. Yeah,
Yes.
all that.
Grand
All that
Theft Auto
shit
in your
plays out in
head.
my head. And then I'll laugh because I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, why? Them intrusive thoughts, I'm like, yeah, they just never win. But I have them all the time.
I think I need them. I think it helps kind of keep me sane, and I know that I won't go there
Yeah.
in most instances. So it's like, you know, when I'm like kicking an old lady out of like her grocery cart over and she falls
yeah,
with
like
it.
I've had thoughts like that.
Yeah, it's just like that
I
would
would
be
never do
hilarious.
that.
So I
That'd be
wonder how
hilarious.
much white people say the N-word in their head.
every
all the
daily.
time.
Yeah,
Like
for sure. White people in the comment section, how much do y'all say the N-word in y'all head?
Especially out of anger with the hard ER.
Yeah.
Like somebody cut you off and try to.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it happens all the time because I say wild shit in my head all the time. So
I've said everything.
and I wouldn't even be mad. Let's say we could hear people's thoughts. I wouldn't even be mad. If I could hear your thoughts, that's not fair.
So then
you're keeping it in for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
What was that movie that I think it was
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, What Women Want.
Yeah, if you had that power and you heard a white person say it out of anger, you'd be like, well, I mean,
no, because that belongs. I admire the self-control because I know that I've thought of horrible shit in here that I'm never gonna do or it has nothing to do with who I am or nothing. So I'm like, if I heard somebody else shit, I'm not gonna hold that against them because.
But what about if they're in a place of status and influence? Like, what if you see the pastor? You hear his thoughts about them little boys.
Dying oh, that shit.
Yeah.
Well, then I gotta turn you in, my nigga.
Like,
What isn't his thoughts? It's just his thoughts.
But if he's having it, that means he's probably done it.
No, it doesn't mean no, because somebody can say the same thing about your thoughts.
He probably has. But with that job, they probably have.
I think
given the history.
So you can't just it's not a safe space.
But like if he's in there mid sermon and be like, safe space, bro, I got a fat ass. I'm gonna be like, nigga, that's fucking weird, bro.
Bro,
that's weird.
I would say there has to now be a very, very intense close watch on that pastor.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, I'm with Ken. I might have to just turn that nigga in. But like, if you go, all right, it could just be a thought, and he's fighting it or whatever the case may be. It's just like, hey man, keep an eye on a pastor like on a daily, bro. Yeah. He can't, or you know what? Pastor could be here, but that nigga can never be alone with the kids.
Question.
Never be alone.
We just watched a movie about that, and this dude, he was getting accused of killing and raping young girls, but he didn't do it. But all the signs pointed to him, and even the stuff coming out of his own mouth pointed to him. And I was like, yo, is that commendable? Like, if you are internally fucked up, but you never act on your shit.
I think it is.
Because the guy was like, just because I blah, blah, blah doesn't mean I'm a pedophile. And I was like, by definition, I guess he isn't because he hasn't done anything.
No, he's a pedophile. He just hasn't.
He just fights the act.
The acts. Yeah, he just hasn't. Yeah.
So like, so what do you do with that person? What do you say to that person? Like, let's say
that's what I was asking Jessica. I was like, is there like a community where they can kind of like, I have these.
But they never do it.
And
he was 70 years old. Never did it. So like, let's say
he made it 70 years.
So let's say you go your whole
life.
That's
commendable, nigga.
And you never do it.
That's commendable.
Were you a monster? Like, were you wrong? If you knew like this is wrong,
it's a sickness. You have a sickness.
Yeah. So, and you never did it though. So is that like a good job?
Yeah, it's a very good job.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you fought a sickness for this long, it's like you still a weirdo to me.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
But I would be like, bro,
you treat him differently.
I mean, he ain't gonna be around my kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
he's not gonna be around your kids.
No, not at all. What if this is the day you break? Like, a good job, but like, nah.
Yeah, you still can't be here, bro. You gotta. You
can't be around. But hats off for not acting because you know it's wrong.
But because it's like I would also have to say like, I wouldn't want you working. I would say to even help you out even more, you shouldn't be around children in any type of space at all.
Yeah, you don't need the temptation. I wouldn't throw a junkie in a trap house
because my issue would be. If he's on his last breath, not his deathbed, but he's just like, you know what? It's my last day. Fucking dead. And he goes there. You don't know. You don't know what that type of shit. It's like, somebody's like, yo, I never had to drink, or I've been sober for 45 years. Well, I'm about to die tomorrow. They say, right, I'm going to hell. Well, fuck it then. They'll just chuck it out.
I just started laughing because I went back to the anesthesia thing, and they're last like.
Bring the child in.
Oh man. Nigga's last wish.
Oh, man.
Is that when you just pull the plug out? Like, you know what, nigga, it's time.
And what if that was his make a wish?
You can't.
I thought not that.
You can't grant
a weird
that.
make a wish.
Yeah, you can't grant like that one. You gotta go. Just pull the plug.
Oh man. That's man. You know what? Now I'm thinking of a sketch because you heard my sketches. I think of a sketch like, what if that nigga, somebody's last wish or last make a wish
was something diabolical
like that? Yeah, you'd be like, I don't.
Like, let's take it away from that.
No.
Just
and they have like in a state they have a fortune to leave to the next generation.
Okay.
And he's holding that until he has this wish fulfilled.
And it's like
hey, if y'all don't do this, nobody gets anything. You
But
doing it?
who's
You
the
getting
person?
a child?
Who's the money for? No, I'm not doing that.
No, nigga, it'll take care. It is generational.
They got a cure for cancer.
Wealth.
No, because wealth, because it gets dispersed back into government. Or something,
Yeah, but
right?
no,
it's going to you.
I'm saying it's going to you.
He gives
you inherit the family fortune,
Me.
but you got to bring.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I know that's what you're supposed to say on the pod.
I
I
can't.
know
I
that's
can't
what you're
do it.
supposed to say.
Here's the thing.
I can't sell. That's trafficking.
No, wait. Wait. What's the extent? Is he just getting a glance?
I don't know what he wants.
Yeah. I don't know the whole time, people.
Nobody, we don't know what he wants.
I'll say this.
He just wants a boy in his room.
I'll say this. If I was the child, and I'm like 9 years old, and I knew all this, and I was just like, what does he want to do? He's supposed to get a grab. I'll be like,
9, you're not.
It don't matter.
He was
I don't know
nine,
the
bro.
specifics. I don't
He
know the
was nine.
specifics.
I'll be like, Dad, let
know.
me just take the grab on the ass.
I'm not going that far into the details. He just wants a child in his room. Are you getting him that child?
Hey, man.
Alone?
See, he wants a child.
But what does that
we
mean,
don't
though?
know.
Like, so he's on his deathb's bed. He's like, and everybody leave. Like, what does that? What does
You
that
have to
mean?
add details.
Yeah,
there's
there's
details in
you
Make-A-Wish.
you have the inclination that he may want to touch this child.
Nah.
You're not doing it.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah, I couldn't sit.
all jokes aside, I know we joking,
Yeah.
but all jokes aside, it's like that kid's mental will be fucked up for life.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be tied to that.
Okay, he's already been molested before.
Jesus Christ!
I thought we got out. Keon. I thought we got out of there, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man, well,
How many
you're
people
used to it, kid.
How many people watching now?
Oh my
They're like, we gotta get the
God,
fuck
bro.
out of here. We gotta get the fuck out.
Oh man.
Oh man. So the kid's already scarred.
God.
He's already
I'm
scarred.
not doubling down on the damage.
Oh man.
What if he's like, yo, I've already done this before, so
Yeah.
Oh, the kid was pushing it? No. Hell no, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Man.
What if he was like, stop being a bitch?
You know what's fucked? But you know what's fucked up? The only reason we can have that conversation, we can even like indulge in this and the absurdity of it, is because we're talking about boys and not girls. Isn't that interesting?
I mean, it's
We can't
horrible.
we can't have this conversation.
No,
pertaining to
because then
little
people
girls.
would be looking like we want that.
I guess, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And it's just
Yeah.
like, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I have kids, man. You know, even if I didn't have kids, it's just like, I think when you have them though, you just see more of them and more of their innocence of their brains.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it just makes it more like, who the fuck would do this? Like,
Well,
who would
yeah.
take, like when I
A
watch
person
my
who's
kids'
sick.
innocence, I'm like, why would you do this?
I think even the people that I know that have been molested, even girls that I've talked to that things have happened to them, it's just like I look at them and be like I would like in my head, but like I'm fucking sorry.
Yeah,
because you can never really forget that. You
No.
can never even fully get over that.
And you
That-
can't undo it. You can't go
Yeah.
back in time.
It's done. It's over.
Yeah.
And it's like they have to live with that for the rest of their fucking lives.
And I hate
Yeah,
the
good
person
friend-
who did it.
I
Like,
mean,
I
a good
hate
friend
them.
of mine was molested by her father.
Yeah.
And she kind of still carries sort of the carnage of that.
Yeah.
Just in life and in her relationships. And
Yeah,
in her
hell
marriage,
yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But no, the whole thing came up because Jess and I were talking because she's kind of went rogue on social media, like she's just off everything.
Okay.
And part of it was like people taking pictures and with AI taking pictures of like your kids and stuff and using it and like distributing it like in the black web and like doing whatever that they do with it and shit. And she was like, you know, she doesn't want that. She would hate the idea of, you know, someone like to a photo of our son. I'm like, same, but if that keeps him from doing it in real life.
Yeah. You know what's
know what
funny?
I mean?
I was on TikTok.
I get the logic of it.
Yeah.
Like better to
Yeah.
look at pictures than actually
As long
be
as you're
doing it.
on the black one because there's no, you know,
Like
they
if
don't
you want to
have
be in your room, being a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo,
you're weirdo in your
You know,
private,
it's
space.
better than being on the outside, I guess.
I saw a clip of somebody cut up a clip on TikTok, and it was an episode of with Ice-T. I forgot.
SVU,
SVU,
yeah,
right?
Law and Order.
And I guess they had kicked in this old guy's house. They kicked his door in. He's like, he's super, super old. And he's like, where's your internet? He's like, I don't even know what the internet is. Ah. And then going in, I guess they can track that somebody was like looking at child porn or like child or whatever. And then so they went, and then somebody comes out the next door and it's like a governor or a mayor's like wife. He's like, what's something going on here? And they're like, can we come in for a second? And they go in there and they go into his office and he's in there like, oh snap, what's going on? And it's like, let's see your computer for a second. He's like, I mean, whatever. And they saw he was like looking at child stuff, and then he was just like, I have a problem. And he went from being like, to like, no, I'm sick. And it's just like, nigga. And then they end up giving him sympathy when I guess they end up filing him or trialing him because it's just like, yo, we don't want to embarrass him. We don't want to make him look crazy because he's part of the government or whatever the case may be. So they still kind of handled it slicker for him, and it's just like it's so crazy how they can kind of at least cry problem when they get caught, but in the middle of it they're in excitement, but they can be like, hey, I'm sick, and it's just like, nigga.
I mean, well, you're clearly that's
the thing. It's like you are sick,
clearly are,
but you would have
but at the same time fight harder, bro.
Fight harder. Like, it's like, nigga, like I've had whatever urges for like just other things, even if it was, I guess it's just food or something like that. But it's like, so it's just those type of urges. But it's like, nigga, I was able to fight those urges. I was able to fight my urges for cookies. I know that's different. But,
honestly, your point that you're making is valid with food too. When people be like, you talk about people who are out of shape and stuff, be like, I can't. No, everything is life, self-control. Whether it's as bad and deep as pedophilia or not having a snack, it's still self-control.
Well, because here's the thing. It's like somebody goes, hey, man, if you keep going this route, within a year, you'll be dead if you keep eating this way. It's like
a lot of people keep eating.
They would not care. I would say majority of people keep eating, to be honest with you.
They're called the black male community. Like,
they come to grips with like, hey,
stop eating this shit.
Heart disease.
I don't care. I don't want to live in a world where I can't eat barbecue ribs. Like, if I can't eat barbecue ribs, then I don't even want to be here.
Which, hey, see you later. You know what I mean? But nah, for me, I want to, like I said, my life now is everything's about the kids.
Yeah.
So like, I got to do what I need to do just to be. I understand as an adult when you be like, especially old people, when they be like, I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I don't.
Right.
But like, when you got kids, like my dad's new motivation is the grandkids now.
Right.
Like, he don't care about me.
He has a younger son still too, though.
Yeah, but he's 15. He ain't got.
Oh, he's 15.
He ripping and running. Yeah.
Damn.
So he's like, now he's just like, all right, I got to get my health together and stuff like that, so I can watch my grandbabies grow up. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, you got to find a new
motivation.
Yeah, a new kick.
You see your pops lost weight, right?
Hella weight.
Yeah.
Hella weight. He's thin. He be sending us photos of his meals. All that shit. We be laughing, but at the same time, we're like, good for you. Like, it'd be funny because every night he's like, this is my meal tonight. We'd be like, good for you.
It probably will helps him.
But like, good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be careful, Gary. Somebody commented, was just like, Gary tapped out for like 10 minutes last time. We want to hear what you got to say.
Oh, man.
I mean, we did that the whole first part. We can't all three talk at the same time.
I know it. Yeah. I'm just saying what they said because they say, I guess Gary had zoned out. Like,
no, I think that's because I left. Maybe I left.
Yeah.
I think that's when I was like,
he was blowing his nose and stuff and then quiet. But sometimes it's.
Wipe your nose, nigga.
Two niggas are holding the convo down. You don't need to. They holding the porch down. You don't need to be in there.
Hey man, niggas don't be asking me no questions, so I don't force the issue.
Wait, so okay, what was the? We got so sidetracked.
Yeah, we went. Where were we at? We had 30 minutes damn near.
What was the first? What was the actual topic we were supposed to talk about today?
We had multiple topics.
We're talking about
the first one though.
The convenient.
Yeah.
Supporting black business. How far like of an inconvenience are you willing to withstand to support black business?
Yeah.
Because I followed a white person on YouTube for
everything.
Video.
All these questions come from us going too far with the joke.
Video editing, and it was like, oh. No, because sometimes we'll log on to the we'll be searching the internet on the wildly inappropriate profile, so we'll be searching YouTube videos and subscribing to YouTube videos, thinking it's our own personal.
Yeah, we do the same thing on the IG page. Like we have access to both pages.
Yeah, so they looked on the wildly inappropriate channel and saw that somebody was following. We're not following anybody or subscribing to anybody, but like we're subscribed. The channel subscribed to a white person. I thought it was my personal, but I did it through the channel.
And he's
by
the only
accident.
person we subscribed to as a black. And
I was like, there's like, I didn't subscribe to it, but then I was like, oh, maybe it's a video editing thing, and it turned out to be a video editing thing. And then Keenan said that he's the type of person he'll search through the depths of the internet to find a black person who does this same thing. So I asked Keon, I was like, to what extent are you spending 3 days trying to find the black person who does keyframing properly through on this software versus just going with the convenience of whatever's available.
First of all, it's not that hard to look that up and say black
No,
guy
I was just using
framing.
that. I was just using that as an
I
example.
mean, I don't personally look. I think right now my algorithm for me personally, it'll give me the option of like usually it gives me like a white dude or a white woman and a black guy. And usually when I see a black guy, I go to the black guy's video normally first, or if it's a black woman too, I go to her video first, and I'll watch it. I'm like, oh, they know what they're talking about. They good with it. I'll immediately subscribe. And the white dudes, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't.
Oh, you be subscribing?
So I can go back to the page and look at some other stuff I need to go to for editing.
Okay. I don't subscribe to nobody.
Specifically when it comes to editing.
Yeah,
When it comes to editing, it's a different thing. Or I'll put it on my editing watch list so I can go back to it and so I can go, all right, I need to remember how to do this again. But like I'll subscribe to them. Sometimes I won't subscribe to the white people, but sometimes I do. It's like, if they got good information, it is what it is. It's like I jokingly talk about like when he was talking about, I jokingly do that stuff, but it's just like good is just good. When you know how to do the information correctly, I'm gonna subscribe to you so I can just get to it quicker. That's how I do it.
I guess most of the stuff I'm looking on YouTube, I don't plan on coming back to. That's why I'm not a subscriber. So it's not to say I'm not, like if I was watching something where I know I'm gonna come back every week or watch it, a lot, I would subscribe. But usually I just need something real quick and then whatever I'm doing at that particular time, and then I'm off.
Well, yeah, I know from video editing, and then I got like audio books and stuff like that I even have on YouTube. I do it.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, and then like some Niner stuff some Niner people that I actually rock with, so I'll subscribe to their page.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How much does the presentation matter? Like if you searching for a recipe to make, I don't know, sushi or something, are you
honestly? I just be looking at the views.
Are you clicking on the black profile, or are you gonna click on the Asian profile?
I'm gonna click on the black one.
Sushi,
You gonna click on the black one
specifically for sushi?
Yeah, just like for sushi.
Oh, for sushi?
For something that like a culture's not known to do.
For sushi,
are you going
I'm
black
gonna,
for that too?
No.
Are you gonna go to the Asian dude?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you.
Right.
The reason why I'm gonna click on the black dude first is because, or black woman first, is because I was like, yo, if you're doing this, you might be highly skilled at this.
Yeah.
So let me see first. I'm going to see. I'm going to go to the Asian person, regardless. But
Okay.
I'm going to see what the black person's doing also. Just because it's like, this is interesting. A black person making sushi. I think that's dope that we are stepping outside ourselves and even our culture, whatever the case may be, to try other things and do other things, because they do the same thing. It's like I saw like I guess Koreans are known for fried chicken also, but it was just like they had like kind of like not a fried chicken off, but it was like seeing who had the best fried chicken, and then there was a video about these Asian people, but they gave props out to it. It was like, hey man, we know how to, like, our people know how to fry chicken from the black soldiers from the war. You know what I'm saying? They showed us how to fry our families how to fry chicken, and they passed it down to us. Yeah. So but they was just like, we fry it like this and y'all fry it like this, and they went through a whole thing, which was super dope, I thought.
I think in real life I'm more I'm probably gonna do it
Like
versus
brick and mortar, support black business.
Yeah, versus online. Honestly, I didn't think about it until we started talking about it. Like
I don't
today.
think about it either until it was brought to my attention that I shouldn't follow white video editors.
Well,
I didn't say you shouldn't follow anybody.
No,
I never
what
thought
funny
of it.
is Keenan put the emphasis. He was like, Gary follows some white man.
Yeah, some random white man.
It's some random white man.
Through
I'm
the
like,
account.
what's happening? What?
I was like, I did? It's like, oh
So,
no.
Online, honestly, it's not something I think about like that unless it's
Right.
online shopping. But when it comes to like, buying products and stuff like that, then I'm looking black.
You looking black?
Yeah.
Okay. You looking black, right? Dope ass beanie, right? Black, page, storefront, and shipping and beanies $30. Shipping and handling is $26.
Nigga, can I come pick it up? I'm not paying.
Amazon has
shipping.
the same hat, $15 free shipping.
Nah, I don't want the hat at this point.
You just fuck the hat?
Yeah, fuck the hat, bro. I don't need. This is what I do. It's just like that. I don't need this shit anyway.
Yeah, I don't need to be buying
I
this.
did that. I literally did that yesterday with some shoes. I was like, I don't need no more shoes.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It's like
26 for shipping is wild.
Yeah,
It's just wild.
Okay, what's the cutoff point then? At what point are you like, okay, I'll pay that extra just to
Five.
support black? Five?
Yeah.
So black people are $5 to you. $5
Whoa.
of inconvenience.
Well, I just mean shipping in general. It should be
No,
$26.
but ultimately the difference is $5. Well, the difference is $15 because I said Amazon.
That's
is $15.
another hoodie. That's what I'm saying. Oh. I
You know
see
what I
what you're
mean?
saying. Yeah.
It's more on the black page and shipping and handling versus Amazon.
Yeah, I just don't want it.
It's $15.
I'm gonna feel bad going to get it cut. Cutting them. But at the same time, you should know too. This is ridiculous.
It's the same hoodie.
Like that's why on my site I
So
offer,
you email 'em.
I offer a lot of free shipping on my site over a certain amount, because I'm like, this shipping is insane.
It depends.
So you email them though.
Or I'll have people that be like, I want a shirt, and I'll be like, honestly, if I'm coming to your city, just get
Just
it from
wait.
me in the
Just
city.
come to the show, buy tickets
Yeah.
to the show,
Because
and then buy the
it's-
shirt.
it's- no, honestly,
What if they just wait till the end of the show?
I
They
wouldn't
just-
care.
They just show up to the end of the show.
I would not care.
I'll say this too.
I would not care if they
Care to
just
buy that shirt?
If they didn't want to come to the comedy show and
Yeah.
just showed up and was like, I just want to buy a shirt from you.
Yeah.
Support is support.
Yeah.
I would take that.
I would say it all depends, man. Like, you know, when it, because I think for this discussion is kind of harder for us because we don't necessarily buy a whole bunch of expensive stuff either.
Yeah.
So I think when you buy expensive stuff, I think you shouldn't be complaining about price now that a black person does it. Now, for somebody as cheap as Keon, and I would say I'm on the cheaper side also. It's just like sometimes I'll go out my way and pay the extra, but it's just like if like somebody's like, yo, I'm charging like $250 for a hoodie, I'm just like, bruh, I just don't.
can't.
I just morally,
White, black, or indifferent.
morally,
I
I just can't do $250 for a hoodie, bro. I just
now,
can't.
I will say, I've actually gone out of my way and paid more because the business was black.
For sure, absolutely.
You know, like as cheap as
Absolutely.
I am, like I've gone places, food places. I'm like, God damn, but I'm like, well, you know, I'm doing this because you're black.
And I tip
Like,
higher.
This is only reason I'm
I
doing
don't think
like
food counts though.
for
I
when
don't
it
think
comes to
food counts.
spending money, everything counts for me.
Yeah, Keon's a cheapskate.
Yeah,
But it's like
so like
I would
I'll be
say-
like I'll buy it because you.
I'm with Gary though. I wouldn't put food in the same category because I go out my way. I tip higher normally when it's even a black waitress or black waiter. But I will say,
Regardless the service.
when the service is bad, I'll just tip them regular.
Okay.
But you know,
But
also,
isn't that how you tip anyway?
what do you mean?
Anywhere you go, like you
I
tip regular.
I'll say this. I usually try to tip
How much more? Put
if
the value on the blacks.
5%.
Blacks are
More?
worth 5% more.
you
They
know
get
if
5% more?
if it depends. If they're giving me great service, they're going above and beyond. I'm just gonna look out. And
All I'm
it's not gonna
saying-
be a percentage.
all I'm
just gonna
asking-
look out.
You go white restaurant, white server, phenomenal
Bill's
service.
$100.
Yeah, bill's $100.
Bill's $100.
Phenomenal service, white person. Black restaurant, bill's $100. Phenomenal service, black person.
Mm-hmm.
How much more is the black server getting in his tip? Is he getting an extra $5? Is he getting $10 more?
It might be an extra like $10-something.
About $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now I'll be honest with you though, when I go to black-owned spots, the service is already fire to me.
Yeah.
Just because I know black people they get this stigma of having bad service, blah blah. But
That's
when
still a thing?
I don't know, because when I go to these black-owned pop-up shops, black-owned food shops, whatever, I've never felt more welcome than like I tip based on like, damn, y'all just nice. You know what I mean? Like when I be going to these places, they be like, thank you for coming in. It's a spot, up the street. I think I talked about it on here before. Black-owned spot.
Let me know what
And
it's
I be
called.
going-
I want to go to it.
It's called SoCal Po' Boy. Wait, no, I don't want to say it wrong.
But it's a po' boy spot.
Yes, it's in the mall, and
dope.
right underneath in the food court area that
Oh,
Topanga
dope. Yeah.
Topanga Social.
Yeah.
It's in there, and I saw it one day, went by, and I was like, this true story. I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the cooks, and I was like, this y'all's, and they were like, yeah. I was like
Yeah,
y'all,
y'all.
like y'all,
Black owned?
like they was like, yeah. I was like, all right, and I bought something just there, and I just became, but I only bought it because they were black. So that's how it started,
Yeah.
and then
Food was good too.
it was good, and then
Is there tax breaks in being black owned? A black owned business?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was, there would be more like posing as black owned and they're not actually
probably,
black owned.
yeah.
Oh,
So
for sure.
probably
You
not.
would say
Yeah.
you would see a lot of people that are like not even a
Figuring
full,
out a way to make it black owned.
Yeah.
Like, this,
a quarter black and it is like
got a
it-
cousin.
for white passing.
Yeah,
or you just
Yeah.
adopt a black child.
For sure.
they would.
That's how diabolical
Yeah.
some of the whites are, bro.
Yeah. But nah, I went just because they was black, and then I started going regular. But then how they treat me back, like I posted them and stuff like that, and they be like, we appreciate it. And so like every once in a while, if I go, with the family,
What city is this?
it's
up the street?
Up the street. And if I go with like the kids, they be like, we put a little dessert for the babies,
Why
stuff
they do
like
that?
that.
Why they got to do that?
Because I fuck with them. So
They
they
don't
just
have to do
showing
anything.
love. They don't
Right.
have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just doing it back. And that's what I like about black businesses. Like I like when we would go to Lemert Park, for stuff. I like how people talk to my kids. I liked how they talk to my family.
They treat you like family.
Yeah, and that's why I
Yeah.
like going to black spots. The comfort level of it and how they talk is just very and the treatment is just very feel like I'm eating at my auntie house or something like that. And that's why I like going to black businesses because I like the feeling of it. Yeah. Even on the the merch tip, if I'm buying a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something like that, hey bro, go ahead and I just like the conversation of it and everything. It's just comfortable. So I'm just like, and then why not support a black business?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think for me too, it's usually from my experience. I know there is bad black experiences with customer service, but it's like from my personal experience, in most cases, that's what it is. It's the family aesthetic. It's like coming in and treating you like Keon's cousins type thing. It's like, yo, you family. What you need, give me a little extra, whatever. I remember when I forgot what city. It might have been Virginia. We went to this vegan Creole spot, I think it was. And man, the food was fire. And we was in there, and it was like, nah, let's do like a whole taste test and stuff. We gonna try it. They had the whole sugar grits versus sweet grits versus savory grits. It's like, nah, you're gonna try both of these. And we was going through a bunch of food, and it's like,
a restaurant had both grits. I guess you could put sugar on it.
You can put whatever you want.
They did like a natural sweet, like it was like I think they put like coconut oil and something. They made it. It was fire. The sweet ones were fire, but it was like. They went in there and did they went above and beyond for us. Yeah. And it's just like, I'm not saying that, because I've had white restaurants do the same thing, but I will say at those restaurants a lot of times, it still don't feel like it's family. Yeah. Treating me like family. In most cases, I've had some of those.
They're not family.
But neither are the black people.
Yeah.
You said what?
Neither are black people. They're not family.
Oh, we have more of a shared experience. There's more. There's a.
I was going off what you just said. It's like they're not family. I was taking a little.
Like when I went to the Breakfast Club in Houston for the first time. I'd never been. I heard all about it, big thing, and my homegirl took me. So they was like, "What you want to get?" I was like, "It's my first time. I don't know what to get." Blah blah. I ordered something because I wanted to try the biscuits. So I ordered a biscuit and something else. And dude came out. He said, "You didn't get the chicken." I said, "Well, I didn't know." Hold on. They just brought me. So the tip was huge. He was like, "On the house, just," and I was like, "This is." And I'll be honest with you. I know you said white.
They kept doing that, and that's why they closed the next year.
No, they're not closed yet. I don't know if I've had a white restaurant do that for me, because I know you said they do it too. But in my experience, I don't know if I've ever had that.
Yeah, when they were bringing.
But I've had it several times at black places. But I don't know if I've had it with.
I might have had like a particular like the owner doesn't do that. The bartender or whoever, or like the person, the waiter, would be like, I'm gonna hook y'all up. Like,
yeah.
Extra. Or if somebody messed up our order, they come by and be like,
"Oh, well, that's because they messed up." Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I can't give them a full pass, but I will say in most cases in black-owned businesses, it's usually that. It's like they'll come over there and be like, "Oh, you didn't get. Now you got to try this too. It's on the house. Don't even worry about it. Try the dessert. We know you don't like. Try the sweet potato pie. We know you didn't order it.
It might be just that's how black people is like. No, you gonna like mine. It might be a black thing where just like you don't like what. All right, let me try it and let me know what you think. It could be that, but
shout out to the black ego if that's the case. I appreciate it.
I'll take it. But I just like when I leave, I feel good.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I want to see more.
Oh yeah, this podcast is live.
Yeah, I fucked up. This is the only one, y'all. This is
all right.
This is the last one, but that's why you got to join the Patreon. Join Keon's Patreon. You can join Keenan's Patreon too. Yeah. Join the Bacon Brigade. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So.
But
how the original question, he said, how big of an inconvenience would you do?
Would you go through?
And I have overpaid several times just to support black.
I've traveled further
but
than normal.
That's not inconvenient. Yeah,
it's not.
Shit. Inconvenient.
It's not really. It's not really
traveling.
Yeah,
like
it's going out of your way.
It's going way out of your way.
Let's take a break. Who are you speaking to?
We understand that, but we're talking about in general. Yeah. Like it's
for
like
me spending way more money.
We're talking more about your time.
High inconvenience.
So you value the spending of money more than your time, essentially.
For certain things, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
My time is huge.
It's my time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's like because my thing is if I go way out of my way, I travel far, I get there and shit is bad. I'm going to be heated.
Because matter of fact,
it's not necessarily that.
I will go further places and stuff like that to avoid like delivery charges and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'll go pick it up. Mm-hmm. Like I'm trying to save money, so I will go do. I will drive to save money.
I've done shit like that.
Like
and then felt dumb after. Like, oh no, you look on your phone and gas right here is $4.87, and he's like, yeah, but just 2 miles down that way. Is $4.20, and then I'm stuck in traffic for 20 minutes, and I look at it, I'm like, I'm really only saving 30 cents.
Cottie's big on paying for convenience. Like with her,
understandable.
The time is way more than the money.
Okay.
For me, I'm like, Nah, I'll go.
Y'all
I'll
still
go grab
together?
it. I'll go. I'll go do whatever to save. Because in my mind, like, and the things, the amount of times we can do,
No,
like,
tell me about in your mind.
in my mind, like, it adds up over time. Like the little things that I save here and there over time,
Adds up to what?
more money that I can use for something that I need, that I want. It adds up.
I wonder.
Like, you think about the amount of money people spend on like eating out
Okay.
and gym memberships that they're not using and blah blah.
Okay.
So you like,
It adds up.
it's just $30 a month,
Okay.
right? But then over the year, that's $360 that you could have used that. Yeah,
That you
I
coulda
do
used
all
what?
that for something you need for your house or something for your kids or something. Like I think about all that shit all the time.
I mean, it's true because
Like every little throwaway that people, it's just this, it's just
true,
that.
But I
I'd
don't
be like,
know
nah, man.
to what degree.
I think with
It's-
Are you just like,
super true.
fuck? I was $360 short. Now I
Yeah.
can't.
No, but
do,
like, let's
you know.
say something break. How much is that gonna be? $360. Immediately, I'm gonna be like, fuck. If I didn't do that,
But you still have 360.
but I could have used it for things that I actually wanted. I blew that shit. My thing is like, I blew that shit for nothing. Like, I don't mind spending money when I'm using it. I don't like blowing money, if that makes sense.
right.
So like,
I mean,
so
I don't
like,
think anyone loves blowing money.
shit.
Loves the idea of just blowing money.
Every
and feeling
wife
like
on the
you didn't-
planet, nigga.
Feeling like you didn't get your money's worth. I don't think that.
If it's
Every-
not- if it's-
Cotty
if it's
loves
not their
blowing money.
If it's not their
Like, what
money
do
on
you
top of that,
Cotty will spend money just cause, and then be like,
But it's usually for something that she thought she
and it
that
was
she
no,
wanted.
she just impulsive and just buy shit.
What's the most impulsive thing you feel like she bought? Like
Nigga,
within the
almost
past year?
everything.
Give me
chickens
what
outside?
is that?
'Cause it's just shit. There's just
The
things.
chickens lay eggs.
That thing
though.
right there. That thing
What?
right there.
What is it?
On top of the alcohol.
What is that?
Exactly. Exactly.
No, I don't know what it is. I'm
I
sure
don't
it's
either.
something.
She said something punchy. She just saw it. She just saw it. It's just something you punch or something it lights up, and it's supposed to be
oh,
for
a boxing
train-
thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know
She's
what
never
that
gonna
is.
use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it for fitness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen those things.
She's
Was
not-
it expensive though?
I don't know. I don't look because then I'll get upset. But she's never gonna use it.
It got mail on it or whatever.
Nigga, she's not gonna use it. That's blowing money. That's what blowing money
It's one of those
is.
things like they light up, so it's like timing, it's getting your coordination,
okay.
everything. Yeah.
So it has a function. You just don't think she'll utilize it.
She's not gonna.
You don't think
use
she's gonna
it.
get her money?
Everything we buy has a function.
Yeah, it has a function.
Shit, I could buy
I wouldn't say. I don't know. Is that blowing money?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're not using it, yes.
That's
But
you
it-
just
but
wasting
if
This
the
is
money.
why Jeff
but-
don't let you buy shit
But
because you're
if
not
she-
understanding
But
what
if she
blowing
uses
money
it,
is.
if she uses it,
If
then
she
it's
used
not
that
blowing
thing
money.
every day,
Then
then no, it's not
money.
blowing it.
Okay.
No.
So it's on her.
Yeah.
So she just blows.
That's what we started with.
No, it's not. She blows money. Is that she doesn't utilize the thing that she
That's the
intended to-
definition of blowing
that what
money.
it is?
If you don't utilize what you're buying, you're
You just
blowing
blew
money.
You just
Okay,
blew
but I thought the
$4.
thing itself
No,
was
because
a blow
there-
of the money.
There's certain things
It
like
could be that too, but it's
let's say
in this
let's
case,
say
I thought
wasn't.
it was that.
Let's say
That's
we
not a
bought all
blow.
this equipment and we didn't shoot the podcast. We just blew
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
We're not using it. What you buy it
Okay.
for? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like buy what you
I
want,
guess,
but
yeah.
use that shit.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
like so that like
But
I have
think
a
it's
joke
more-
about that.
I wouldn't say it's the money. I think it's the person. Like if you actually utilize the thing that you bought it for that reason, then it's all okay. So
Yeah.
it's not the thing itself; it's the person.
No,
He
it's
just-
not things.
He
it's
just
the
he just
person.
said Cotty blows money. It's the
Yeah,
person.
I said Cotty blows
Yeah.
money. I didn't say
He didn't say the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
he
I
said her
she blows
specifically.
money.
Okay.
Wives blow money like they all the
Okay.
time. Like they just
So okay,
buy shit to buy it.
Bro, you understand that every time Janelle be like, I don't have any money. I gotta save, and she'll come home from Ross with a bunch like 10 knickknacks or something. I'm like, what do
Why?
we need this for? She's like, but
But-
I want to spruce up this, and I will say in a lot of cases she would use it, but I'll still be like, yo, we didn't need it now. You could have saved that money
For
and
something we need.
exactly.
like what?
Like there's certain things like my kitchen still ain't done.
To me, okay, and I understand that, but to me, it's like it doesn't put like a dent in the bigger picture.
Depends on what you're buying.
You know what I mean? Like $360 doesn't put a dent in the fucking like the pool investment or whatever.
Right.
I mean,
You know, like
I mean,
but this is you're not calculating. This is what I always calculate. That was 360 this time, and then the other time it was 2. And then the other time it was so now all
That's
these
$1,000.
dents.
Okay,
now
Yeah,
you put
now
it all
all
together,
these
you put all the
dents.
money
It's like
together.
yo,
Okay.
Yeah.
it was a small dent, small spin,
Okay.
small dent here, and now it's 1,500.
so it seems like it seems like you should only be able to blow money on like one thing.
blow money on one thing, or after the shit that you're supposed to do is taken care of.
Like you can't shop a bunch on Amazon and then also be the type of person who wants to go out to eat all the time.
You got to pick a struggle.
You
got to pick a struggle.
Okay.
And then my thing is, I honestly don't care about the blowing of money once the shit we were supposed to do is taken care of.
Yeah, but you're being sort of more proactive and preemptive. Where like I don't know what I needed that money for. But I just wanted to make sure that I had it in case I needed it.
And then I had situations like that before too, where when our old house flooded and the insurance was taken forever, so we had to come out of pocket.
Oh, so let's even go to this since we up on here. Somebody said, "What's considered blowing money? Just material goods. I don't mind paying for services where it could take me more of my time to learn how to actually do it. Risk hurting my bad back or something like that."
No, that's. If you don't know, I don't.
Is
it's
it
cars.
Does that have to be material? Can it be services?
Services like I get. Like if you pay a mechanic, nigga.
Is that blowing money?
No, you need your car. You need to.
But you can do it yourself.
But like she said, if you don't know, you don't want to fuck up. Like my thing is like I'm not fucking this up and then costing me more money to get somebody to fix it right. So let me just pay to get it done. Like I'm not digging in. I need an electrician.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not fucking around and kill myself.
Right.
Trying to save money on that. It's worth the money. To do that way.
But truly, like frugal people would try to
die for it.
I figure out how to do it myself.
They'll die for it. Yeah, I'm not dying for it.
I mean, YouTube University has saved me a lot of money. My thing is what Keon was saying. If you buy a bunch of stuff and you're not using it, my thing is I go, hey, until you start using this stuff that you bought, we ain't spending the money on this thing.
I understand
over here.
that. Yeah.
So use this first.
So you got to
consistently, right? And then it's
change your thought process.
So now it makes sense for why you buy this. You're using this stuff. But if you just spent $150 on stuff and it's like you're not using this, I want to buy this now. We're not buying shit.
Yeah. She just pretends to use it. Like when you walk in the door, she's like,
I don't care. I wouldn't care. I would purposely leave and keep walking in the house.
Right.
So she could just
use it. Fucking
I
using
don't
this
care.
weird
Like,
kitchen contraption that she bought.
Right.
I'm just like, use the shit that you could otherwise you could. I have things I definitely want to do for real that we actually need while you just blowing. And then like I think of what I was saying before, things happen. So when our house flooded and we had to come out of pocket, if I wasn't the way I was, we would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Because she don't save a dime.
Right.
So if I didn't have that 10 grand, we're fucked.
But here's the thing, I would say this too.
But that's me putting money away.
Is that
I think it's another
our house, we're just
obstacle.
Homeless, nigga, because the insurance money was coming.
But that's also, I think that's also a different issue too when you guys share accounts.
We don't share accounts no more.
You guys have fully separate accounts?
Yeah, because it was too much.
So if she blows her own money, then is that a problem?
Now. I don't care what she does. We had to do that. Like, it was that big of a deal. Like I said, you keep your money over here and you do whatever the fuck you want with it. Because if I see what you're doing, I'm gonna get pissed. So that's when we started. I was like, I'm covering our needs. You can do whatever you want with the wants. So it's worked out 1,000 times better because even with the wants, when we're having the kids' movie nights or when they want to go to Universal, she pay for that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So she pays for fun. Go ahead. Blow it.
So you don't pay for no fun at all?
Spend it all.
You pay for no fun?
No, because I pay for all of this. So I'm not going to pay for the fun too. No. Y'all got
I'm not saying two. I was saying on occasion.
Y'all got everything you need and y'all don't spend a dime? No, y'all cover the fun.
So daddy is just...
I'm needs.
You got shelter. Mom is
you got shelter, food, clothes, but like I'm everything you need in real life.
Very stereotypical. But
very. But that's the only way it could work because when we were trying to do it, I'm like, nigga, like I can see the Amazon. What are you doing? But now I'm like, we're good. So
is
do
that
whatever you
to
want.
fill a void in another area? You think typically, or do you think people are just like that, or do you think?
I think because it's such a common thing, I think it's just a thing.
An addiction.
I think because I've asked women before, like, what is it? And they just, it's therapeutic or it's fun. I don't know what's fun or therapeutic about it, but I don't know.
I mean, they've said women have said plenty of times like shopping is a thing or spending is a thing where it's just like one it can be an addiction. And two, it lets them is what they call it retail therapy or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what I don't. So I don't get it.
It's a thing for them to where it's like when they go out and they spend something that they feel like they might want at that moment. Women are way bigger impulse buyers than men are, and I think it goes back to Gary's not exaggerated point, but his point that he always states about how women don't know what they want for real. It's just like they kind of live in the moment. It's that right there. It's like they're in the moment. They're at the store. Ooh, this is nice, and they get home, but like.
and then be too lazy to take. That's what kills me. You know you didn't want it, and then too lazy to take it back.
I'll
nigga.
say this. My wife, she's a taking back motherfucker.
I respect it.
She will take something back in a heartbeat.
I respect it.
I'm the person that like taking shit back. She be like, "Give me the receipt. Do you need the
I
card
be
too?"
on Cuddy ass about the receipts because I'm like, this been sitting in this room. Give me the receipt. I'm taking it back. She does not give a fuck about money. She just be like, she thinks it just appears out of nowhere. I guess I don't know. She be like,
Let me ask you this then: has she tightened up with her own money since she had to spend majority of her own money?
she's just more cognizant. She hasn't tightened it, but she is more. Us doing it this way, it made her realize how much she spends. Because when she went out her own money, knowing she ain't paying no bills, she's like, "Oh damn, I'm spending too much money." There's no, because I told her there's no reason you should never have money.
Right.
Never. What you spending your money on?
Yeah.
You should never not have money. And then when she started, she was, "Oh yeah." So yeah, I've seen her, especially with the kids, and I'm not gonna lie, it gets me going. She'd be like, "Oh no, that's too expensive." I'd be like, "Ooh, say it again. say it one more time."
How about you, Gary?
What?
You've been kind of quiet on
Because Gary's he's the problem. He's the blower.
I'm not the problem. I don't like a lot of shit. But if I like something, I'm not gonna be like, I probably shouldn't get it because 7 years from now I'll probably need to fix the plumbing and the like. I'm just fucking get it. No. I get it. I figure the rest out. I'll figure it out when I need to figure it out. But it just so happens that I don't like a lot of shit. I like very little, and then I sometimes think about the environment too. I'm like, well, what is the point of this? You know, it has to truly serve a function.
Well, you're a responsible spender then.
And then she doesn't buy anything. She doesn't like anything either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Keon said it. You're a responsible spender.
It's not that much shit to like. I don't even. Yeah. What the fuck it has to have a function.
Yeah, I would say the majority of stuff that I buy myself is like, it's usually, if it's clothes, it's stuff that I wear. So it's just like, I don't buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
The camera stuff is like, I get the camera stuff. It's like, oh, we need this extra battery pack for this. Okay, I'm gonna buy that.
It's for work.
Yep. It's like all that has a purpose. There's very little things that I have that.
I'm not buying anti-aging cream. Like I'm not. It's just It's just not.
I would say most of the stuff that I have, I use.
I use everything that I buy. Everything. Because I'm like, I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. And if I'm not going to use it, I'm taking it back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. I just can think of so many things. Even the wants. Even let's say it's fun spending. There's things that I want. So I still need money for the things that I want, like the playthings. But I'm always thinking, bigger picture. So it's just like, when I think about that kind of stuff and how much I need to, like, I want to move. You know what I'm saying? I want my kitchen to look a certain way so I can, put that on the market. Like, I just think about that stuff all the time.
You would move from here too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to move into the forever home. The one that when the kids go away, they come back. This is where we have Thanksgiving. This is where we have, like,
got you.
This is like our first one was the starter. This is like, oh, we're doing a little better. And then I want we ain't moving ever again. It got all the bells and whistles.
Until you downsize after everybody
And
leaves.
then, not at that point, we just, hopefully everybody move in. Come take care of me. Come
move in, come take care of you.
Come take care of me.
The boys ain't doing it. The sons, that's not a son's thing.
Dad,
I got stuff I got to do.
Keelan probably would. Keelan's a sweet kid. Kendrick would be like, hey, nigga. You shouldn't have got old.
I always wonder how that would really be, because when they get older and start to have their own lives. Once I thought about that too. I was just like, man, I don't want to ever inconvenience my children.
Yeah.
For something like that. It's like, that's why I want to make enough money to where it's just like, nah, y'all
get an in-home nurse.
We get an in-home nurse. Yeah, if y'all want to come visit me,
make sure she ain't beating me.
That's all. Every once in a while, come check on me.
But
for the most part, I'm good, bro. I made enough money to have, like, we're in a dope spot. Your mom and I, we don't need nothing from y'all in that space, because I don't want y'all to have to. Because sometimes kids will resent you for that too. They'll be like, yo, you.
But it don't even be that. You just be wanting to see him.
Yeah, when you get
like,
old,
you really just want to just see him and just have those moments, because your time is limited. So
technology gonna change all that soon. I mean, it's already changing.
It's still not.
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same. But what I'm saying is, for the kids' perspective, they're probably gonna be like, nah, like, I just FaceTime you, pops or mom or whatever. I'll just.
It's a consolation.
Hologram talk to you, whatever the shit is now.
Yeah,
who knows?
It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Yeah, we're all old and fucked up because we didn't buy anti-aging cream.
I gotta be able to move. I gotta be able to move, man. We gotta protect. I gotta make sure my back is right. That's all I care about. My back and my knees.
I sit too long, so. But I get up like, damn, I sat for like 6 hours today.
I can't lay in the bed too long.
I'm that way too.
Like, if I got to get up. I'm like, if I lay in the bed, my back,
Same. My
I
back
gotta
starts
get the
hurting.
fuck up.
Does laying in the bed feel like you spending money?
No, I just my back. My back. I just be like,
He's like, I'm not
can't.
making money.
No, laying in the bed actually is like I spent this much on this bed. I'm gonna use the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like we spend a lot of money in our bed, but they say your top purchase or things you use the most is your bed. I think socks and something else of things you. So I will spend. So I will spend money on those for comfort and because you spend most time on your feet. You know, you laying in your bed. So yeah, I'm gonna spend money on those for comfort.
A good pair of drawers, nigga.
Yeah, because I'm using those every day. So
I don't really know
absolutely.
I don't really know if there's I don't know if there's like a great difference between like a good pair of drawers and just a pair of drawers.
Nigga, yes there is.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The first time I upgraded,
Comfort levels are different. I'll be
way
like,
different.
woo!
When you wearing them Fruit of Balloons boxes or whatever, and then you get like some boxes that are like kind of more high end or more
like what?
I mean, the ones I get a black owned brand. I go out of my way to go to a black owned brand.
How far out of your way you gotta go?
On the internet, but
how much is it shipping and handling?
I mean, they're pretty pricey boxes to be honest. But it's like,
but the comfort you wearing them you wear them daily, man.
But I went to Calvin Klein first. I got I had like a Nordstrom Racks card, and I was like, man, I always wanted some kind of like nicer boxers. I just use this on that. And I was like, damn, these Calvin Klein boxes are like, it's a noticeable difference than these Fruit of Balloon, whatever boxes that I've been wearing my whole life. And then I was like, I saw another company called Champs Boxers, Champs #1 Boxers, whatever it's called. And it's a black-owned company. I was like, let me get a pair of these. Now I got a pair of those. I was like, these are better than the Calvin Klein. I was like, yo. So every year for Christmas, or whatever, I just tell Janelle to re-up, give me another like couple 3 or 4 packs of 3-packs. And I just keep adding to my collection.
Yeah.
Wait, collection? You throwing some out?
Some you get thrown out of.
I mean, if like after, because I've had them for years and it's the wear and tear on them.
You're supposed to buy. I think you're supposed to buy underwear every 6 months, right?
I don't know.
Are you?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
For men or women?
For men, women is probably more frequent.
I feel like every 6 months.
I don't know. I have no idea.
How often are men supposed to purchase underwear?
But I'm also not one of those wear them till the wheels fall off guys.
Every 6 to 12 months.
Okay,
What?
yeah. That makes
I didn't
sense.
think that. I mean, maybe because I have like 20-some pair of boxers, I don't go through my boxers that like that.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, see?
God
Just
damn.
talking.
Women just be talking,
Just
man.
be talking. We got the answer already. What's all these extra details for, Siri? Shit. Hush.
But that's the thing, though. Is like, I don't wear the same like 7 pair of boxers weekly. I have like over 20-something pair of these boxers. So like, I feel like I wouldn't need to wear them. You can
extend the wear of them.
Yeah.
No, I'll pay for the comfort stuff that you need every day. Absolutely, I'll pay for
So
that.
everyday shit.
Yeah, I'm paying for that for sure because it's just like, you're gonna end up spending more actually buying cheaper versions of it all the time instead of buying one good one time. Like you buy a cheap refrigerator and you got to keep replacing it. You might as well just buy a good one the first time. Like, what's the point?
That makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the cutting corners is gonna cost you more money, why cut the corners? Like pay for. It's all about the end game.
Yeah.
At the end,
the big picture.
At the end, it's like what are we gonna do here? And it's like, so when it comes to big purchases, when it comes to big purchases, fridge, stove, like I spent money. I'm like, we're not gonna do this all the time.
Cody spends $500.
Okay, on what?
On a sex swing.
Nigga, let me tell you something. Cody spends $500 on a sex swing. I'm breaking her vagina. She's gonna be a cripple because
You like he'll be. Here's the thing. Let's go, Keon. If you saw the purchase and it came in right, what would be your first thought? Like, you spent $500. Would you be like? What would be your first actual?
Yeah.
But you don't know the sex swing market.
I'd be like, I know immediately I'm gonna look.
That's
like,
low end.
Yeah,
That's
immediately
low
I'm
end.
going to look to see how much they are.
Yeah, you want to see how much he saved first?
But then I'm like, so you really you plan on using this? Like,
About
you're
this
gonna
life,
do this?
yeah.
Okay, hang it up. Hang this shit up
Right now.
right now.
It takes
Hang
time.
it up. Hang
you
it
gotta
up.
let it breathe for a week.
Hang it up.
And now, how often you gotta use the swing?
Exactly. No, for 500. Oh, like I said, she's gonna be Kayla Trail. She's gonna be in a wheelchair because we spent the money. We're gonna use it. Like if you spent it, okay.
But it's not. It's not enough for the intention.
No.
bought a
Because
sex
honestly,
swing,
that's
though.
just gonna piss me off.
So you're gonna be mad. That
Truthfully, if she
something that
buys it, so it's a lot of money already, and then you trying to come off as some freak, you know what I mean? And then you're not doing. So now I'm double pissed. So you just spend money.
Okay.
And we not fucking
Okay.
in the swing, nigga.
All right.
That's what. That's what
Now I'm
come out.
knocking on Gary's door
Okay.
with a suitcase.
How much?
This one Gary. This one Keon gonna be like, bitch. And he gonna come back and say that shit.
So that's what
It
you
gonna
call
be
her
worth
bitch?
it.
That's
You
what
know
it's
what you
worth
call
it.
her-
Yeah, it's worth it.
That's what it's.
They gonna come with a suitcase, Gary. Hey, I can stay here for a week, man.
That's what it's worth it.
So how much is appropriate for her to spend on a sex swing? Just right now out the gate, just like where you would be like, okay, that was a good purchase.
Don't buy no goddamn sex swing.
Don't buy a sex swing.
My thing is
All
just
right.
like if we're not having that type of sex anyways.
She wants to explore. She wants to open her mind.
Well,
up to
there's several
new
things you can do
things.
before. Make me a believer.
So it's more. You don't think she's gonna utilize it.
Make me a believer.
Take the steps first and
Okay,
then
so
graduate.
What's before the sex swing?
So like, let's say things
before the sex
get
swing?
wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's before the sex swing?
Leading
The
up
mask?
to leading up to it, things start getting out of control, right? Things start getting out of control leading up to it. Buy
Oh
it.
man!
But prove you got to prove it to me.
I'm not gonna lie. I would just say this. I would say one, see if you can rent one. That's number one. If
That's
you can't,
gross.
It's not gross. Sanitize
That's
it.
gross.
Sanitize it.
That's gross.
A used sex swing?
That's gross.
Oil stains all over?
Here's the thing. When you're using a sex swing, I'm not thinking like you're putting your pussy in this, like in some straps. I'm thinking like it's just your legs being strapped in. So it's like that could be wiped down and sanitized.
Yeah, but anybody, I feel like
Anybody who's
all
buying a sex swing, they doing some
they
wild
doing some wild
shit.
They doing
That's
wild
fair.
shit.
They doing some
Fair.
wild shit.
Or-
There's fecal matter on there, bro.
But
You know what I would love for you though? She buys a sex swing, right? Y'all having wild, crazy sex. You tearing it up. It's going crazy. And then the sex swing fucking falls from
Oh
the
my
ceiling.
God, I'd be
and
so
makes
mad.
a giant tear in
I'd be so
the
mad.
ceiling that you got to spin.
And that
another.
Yeah.
Keon
I'd
would
be
lose his mind,
pissed,
bro.
I knew this shit.
I didn't want this shit. This is mine. Yep.
Oh man.
I would say this: if this is in my situation, I would just be like, "A, do you have the receipt?" Because and what's the return policy? If it's a 30-day return policy, I'm now gonna be like, "All right, yep, that's one." But
can't
it's two is
return
like,
it if it's used.
I
I
don't
want
think
to.
you can return a
You
used
can't
sex
return
swing,
a
bro.
used sex swing.
Let's see if you can.
I don't think you can.
Let's see if you
I want
can.
to see how much a sex swing costs too.
See how much it is.
I'm gonna tell Kylie, buy this.
Nigga, why you put this on Keon for? You gotta, this is for
justify
you.
it.
Hey,
This is, yeah, tell
how
justify
much
it.
is a sex swing?
Why you ask her? You know she gonna
$17 to $621.
$17.
Yeah, $17 to $621.
$17.
$17 probably just straps.
This is hella cheap. Yeah, this just
It's just straps or whatever.
It's got to be
It has
parts. Yeah.
full scale. These look pretty cheap.
Let me see.
There's one for $19.99.
You probably just strap them to like a little thing on
Yeah.
either your
Oh,
door-
they go in the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
They getting it in too. Now this, you want to spend $20?
$20.
Tell you how to spend your-
$20 on it.
$20 on
then. Yeah, go ahead, spend it. Oh, this is a whole shit. I might buy this. Put it on. Put it on.
I feel like that's the thing. It's like if it's not,
They got hella. Oh yeah, this is. You can buy a lot of shit. This is cheap.
yeah. I feel like the sex
I want a black-owned section.
going out my way.
I want a black-owned.
That girl I was telling you Naughty Dreams, she be having all that stuff.
Yeah.
She black.
Check it out. Where we at on time?
We're at 107.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But like, what do you even do with this right here?
She being choked on the swing too?
No, she just like it's attached to the door, but she just sitting regular.
Well, you know, some niggas ain't strong enough to hold them up.
Oh hell, no, I ain't buying no sex swing for that.
Yeah, we
Nah, it's
you
rated
know what I
3.
mean?
It's got 3.1 stars too.
Yeah. That's for the men with weak legs and no upper body
Yeah.
strength.
Dude, some of them look like actual swings. Just like you said, wait, go back up.
Now I'm looking at it. They're all for assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all for
where's
assistance.
The smut swings. Where y'all walking a sex store? Where y'all smut swings at?
And we're like, come to the back. You were like, oh shit.
This is a live
So let me
presentation.
ask you this: have y'all been to sex stores with your partners before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it's not. You know,
I have.
it's not.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We went
Scroll
in there, we talked
down,
about some
look.
things. You know what's funny about the sex store people? They're always all in, which is like I kind of like that.
Yeah,
like,
and
like,
they're super nice.
oh yeah, they're nerds about it. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, yo, this thing right here, what are you guys into? That's what they come in. What are you guys
Right.
into? All right,
The Clit Stinger 3000.
Yep.
Oh my God, best thing on the market.
bro.
I came twice today. You should try it out.
Yeah, and I think usually it's been for the most part, there's been women as the cashiers or the people that's in there, and yeah, the women they'd be like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was there any dudes?
There was dudes before. The first one I ever went to, there was like a dude.
That's weird.
He was super pierced out, like had a bunch of piercings.
it's
He was just
weird,
like,
though.
all right, what are you guys fucking looking for? You wanna...
Did he say fucking looking for?
Yeah, he's like, he was very open. He's like, what you guys fucking
How do you
looking
guys
for,
like
know?
to fuck?
He's like, all right. I mean, this goes on the pussy. You know, get on here.
He was saying it like
Keep
that,
going,
like
keep
no,
going, keep going.
no, no,
Take us
no.
through the whole transaction. No, I want to hear the whole.
There were no
Yeah.
like professional terms.
There are. They'll because like the women would say the women were like, yo, this is they say the clitoris. They'll say things like that.
He was like, "You want to bust that?"
he's just
Yeah.
like, it was a store like in Van
Use
Nuys.
this.
Like
She
that.
bust the pussy up real good.
You know what I'm saying?
Flip it around. She'll come like 3 or 4 times.
Was he a black
Get
guy,
some
white guy?
oranges.
It was a white dude with like a bunch of like a rocker white dude.
And he was saying the cuss words and all that.
Man, it's fucking just like, man.
I want like a
put it-
lazy.
get
I
some
want like a
anal
lazy customer
beads.
service. It's like just hella lazy. Just like don't want to be there. And you asking questions.
They hate it here. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. What else do you need?
Yeah, it fucking works.
What
Yeah.
what if they're like they're not getting any though? They're like, having fun fucking.
Yeah.
Like I just work here, man. I wish I could experience some of this stuff, Janice.
I feel like if you work in that world, you probably are fucking. Even
What if you can't fuck your coworkers? Like you work in that space, but that's not the culture. It's like, dude, but we work in a sex store. Like we should
Probably
be fucking.
not. It's probably they
We should be
or
sampling
they're
this
probably
stuff.
smashing their.
I'm about to say
people.
they probably
Clientele?
getting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to think when you're getting stuff for free or at discount too, you're more tend to like half of the stuff I got is a lot of it be sponsors and shit like that. So
Yeah.
like our mattress was
sponsorship?
given to us from a sponsor.
Okay.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
remember that, yeah.
And then so I was just like, oh,
$1,000
okay.
sponsor purchase. That's a great fucking sponsor
No, that
purchase.
shit, that mattress it sucks because when I go on the road, I'm like, fuck.
You miss your
I
mattress.
miss my mattress, man. That mattress
I
is
love
fire,
hotels. Love hotel mattresses.
bro. Nah,
I don't
The
be-
good, at the good spots.
when you get a mat, like it made me realize when I started getting stuff, how much stuff I didn't like really have. Like I didn't know. Like I remember my boy was saying he used to work for a very famous person, and when they would get rid of their old dress clothes, they were the same size. They'd be like, "You can have them." He's like, I buy my dress, JCPenney, TJ Maxx, whatever. When you put on $1,000 shirt, he's
Tom
like, "That's why
Ford,
these niggas
whatever.
wear suits every day. 'Cause they feel like sweats."
Yeah.
Because what they wearing ain't what we wearing, you
Yeah.
know. And so when you start getting stuff that's like nicer, you're like, oh, this is. So to me, that's not blowing money. Like let's say you go to a corporate office every day and you got to wear suits, and you're buying expensive suits that feel really good. That's not blowing money. You're going to work every day. You don't want to be uncomfortable in cheap dress shoes that hurt your feet. You got to spend the money on it.
That's what somebody said in here. They said, one of the purchases is like spend money on shoes. I think they said underwear and like, things that are just going to be things you probably have to
Tissue
wear
for
on a
you.
daily basis.
Oh yeah, it's like that's not blowing money for him at all.
Yeah,
well,
tissue.
but you're in
But
the
what about
you're in
the,
the same
like-
boat now. At this
What about
point.
the top of the line tissue?
If there was top of the line,
With the
like,
lotion in
Black
it?
like black on tissue, top of the line.
picked by former?
I blew my nose and Paul Pierce.
The cotton from the tissue was picked.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
freshly picked by who?
Freshly
Organic.
picked by like my grandpa picked this back when he was a
Man,
slave.
bro, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have to if somebody had like high end nose blowing tissue that was
From the
look,
fields of slaves.
when you blow. Come on, man. Now I gotta.
Oh man.
I gotta get some slave labor tissue. If
Before the cotton gin.
Here's the
this is
thing.
hand sewn.
Hands on.
Here's the thing. If I blow my nose one time and I don't have to blow my nose for the rest of the day, my nose will run for the rest of the day with that tissue.
I don't think the tissue's gonna stop your body though. Like it's.
I'm just saying that's how good this tissue is.
Like healing tissue.
What if
it
it's
stops
like-
at the allergen, whatever.
Oh, so it's got some stuff in it. Goes in your brain. You know what I mean?
It stops the allergen, whatever, to where my nose doesn't run for like
Oh,
8 hours.
That's
I love
worth
how-
it. But
so-
the tissue boxes are $50 a box.
I thought you didn't know what it was. You're saying it's allergies now.
No, I for sure have allergies, but I think it's something. I don't know what type of allergy it even is. I don't know if it's like an allergy. I don't know what it's allergy.
So
to.
each box of tissue is $50, but it stops it for the day.
How many tissues are in the box?
50.
Dude.
One
hold
a
on.
day. One a day ain't bad. It's $1 a day. It's $1
Now
a
that
day.
he said that, how many tissues in the box? I gotta ask this: how many tampons do y'all think a woman goes through in one cycle?
I don't pay attention.
I don't
Just
know.
guess.
I have no idea.
I mean, I think a lot of women now are using period panties. So they're
I
not
mean,
doing
no, just a girl who just
a
wears
cycle.
tampons.
Yeah, I
In
don't know,
one,
bro.
y'all don't think we should know that?
in one
No,
cycle?
it's not
I
my.
don't know.
No, I'll buy it for you, but I'm not. Like I'll run to the store. And
How many? Just ballpark it. What do you think?
I have no idea.
don't
I don't
Just
know how.
ballpark it.
I don't even know how much they change it. Like I don't know.
Just ballpark it.
I don't know. I don't even have a
I'll
starting
ballpark
point.
it.
10.
You need to change it 10 times a day.
No, 10 times
Oh,
through the
cycle.
whole.
Oh.
So
whole
they might
period.
change maybe twice a day, depending on. Also, I'm guessing it would depend on their flow. On top of that,
Yeah. So
And then the
sometimes
days of the heavier days versus the lighter, as it's going
Right.
at the end.
they might
But I
they
don't
might
know.
be able to leave one in for a whole day if it's a light day, and on a heavy day they might have to throw 2 or 3 in there. I don't know.
Yeah. So
I
of course,
don't-
what's the cycle? 6 days. It's different for everybody.
it's like 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
2. I don't know. Yeah, I guess 10 is.
Jess
good?
said 15 to 20
Oh wow.
Sheesh. Is she talking about tampons that go inside of you or just like the actual?
tampons. Yeah, throughout the whole cycle.
Not the pads. Tampons.
15 to 20.
Tampons go inside. Pads are
Right. Yeah.
on the
I know
line.
that. But
That's,
that's why.
sound
that's
like
a
that.
lot.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That's why I think women
That's
are go.
fucking like a whole
Yeah.
That's why it's better to use period panties now for women.
Now, Janelle's like, I need some stuff. Are you looking for a black owned?
I'm flowing really
Slave
fast. It's real
pick.
bad.
Slave
It's
pick.
real bad right now.
Slave pick tampon and pads.
Am I looking for that? No, I mean, here's the thing. I've said this before. I am more on convenience, right? If there is a black-owned grocery store and I need something right now, and that black-owned grocery store is an hour away, I'm going to the
Right.
grocery store down the
Okay.
street.
All right.
But I will make my trip probably once a week and gather as much stuff as I can at that black-owned grocery store, so I don't have to keep going there.
Okay, what if this
Just like-
place was online? They got a storefront and everything, bleeding while black. And
Black blood matters.
yeah, and it's like they got all this stuff, but it's like $20 more than everywhere else.
When I would say from a health standpoint, because a lot of times, because Janelle has done it before, she has spent way more because she's like, yo, this is natural, it's not messing up my body.
Yeah.
But like this other one over here is all
Wait.
I'm putting a bunch of poison in my body when I'm doing this shit.
Why is she explaining it to you? Or did you ask her? She was just like, you just were having.
Oh, I say,
conversation?
sometimes I'll inquire about, what is this? Or whatever it can be. Or someone comes in, something like she orders something like, oh, what'd you buy? She bought these things, whatever. So in that case, yeah. But also I would say, what's the shipping? If the shipping is like, yo, we also ship fast like in one day, I'll be like, yo, get it then. Like,
What if they said shipping takes 5 to 7 days? She'll be done by then.
I'm be like, I'm not getting it. No, you're right. It's like, what's the point? What's
Save
like,
it for next month.
How much Cotty spend on tampons to where it becomes like, yo,
I'm not involved in that at all.
you just like,
I don't even. She gets
If
a
you
certain
see a- if you
kind,
see a
like you
receipt-
said. She don't get whatever you see in
Yeah.
the stores.
Yeah.
It's a certain
you see a receipt.
hyperallergenic, Fred
Yeah.
is, and I don't even. I have no idea how much it is. I don't.
What if it was
even-
$500?
Well, then hey,
that's her money. Right?
yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
Is it? Wait, that comes out of her fund? That's not fun. That's not fun.
No,
money.
but I don't buy it just because it's just not I don't.
That's not for
okay.
him.
It's just
Oh,
not
okay.
I don't
thought
even
it-
know that world.
Oh,
So, like,
I thought she only
No.
spent her money on fun.
no,
money.
I don't even know that world.
she gotta buy her own tampons?
I don't even know if she does that.
I'm about to say, hey,
Yeah, I don't.
period
know.
panties is what
Bro,
that's what
I don't-
my wife been using recently. She loves it. She loves just being able to slip those on, wear those like a diaper all day, and it's just like It's,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
part of that
even.
world.
I don't ask any questions about it. I'd be like, this. I don't have to go through that. I feel bad. I'd be like, this is.
If you felt bad, you would know what they.
No, but I mean, I don't like. I don't. This is your world. Like, if
Yeah.
you need me to go get it, I'll go. Just tell me which ones. Or,
Uh-huh.
but she stocks up because maybe she because I brought it up one time because I was like, I've never understood how women get caught off guard with that,
the period.
knowing it's coming every month. I've never understood that.
Mm.
Like, it doesn't make
Some
sense
women
to
are
me.
irregular.
Even there, you still it's coming. So like, how do you not have one in your purse or one? Like, I just don't. That just never made sense to me because it's not something that's sporadic or it's coming every month. Like,
Yeah.
I just never understood that.
Probably no. Let me just say this. Some lady said, Latasha Lux. She said, in 24 hours a day, you need 6 tampons for the day.
Okay.
That seems like a lot.
That sounds like a lot.
That sounds like a lot of work. That's more of a thing for me. It's like that sounds like inconvenience for us. Sorry, ladies. That's just crazy.
6 a day.
It's
But maybe hers is only
inconvenience.
This is
3
why
days.
dudes don't have periods.
Oh, we'd be dirty.
Niggas would be disgusting.
I'll be a dirty nigga.
Niggas would be
bro. I'll
disgusting.
a dirty
That's not
bitch.
true. I don't
Not
think so.
all, not like me,
think
but nigga, there's a lot of dudes. Most dudes
Oh,
are gross,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'll be a bleed. I'll be
yeah.
a bleed.
Dudes are
bitch.
gross,
Yeah.
and they be like, "I'll just leave
Sure.
it in there." Be
Yeah.
having infections and shit.
I think after I would for sure get an infection. But after I get my first bad infection, I'm like, all right, I gotta be on.
Yeah,
it.
I gotta
Not-
man
but
up,
for-
man. I gotta-
But for sure, I'm
Dudes would
like,
be-
I'm leaving this one in there.
Niggas be at 24, nigga, just running down their leg,
Nah.
bro. Open, niggas would be nasty,
for
bro.
sure.
Niggas would be nasty.
They be
What's
they
that
be
blood on
wiping-
your
they be
sock,
wiping
bro?
on niggas in a fight.
Ah,
For
it's all right, nigga.
sure.
Like, just a
You'll-
little blood,
You'll beat a nigga up and then
Yeah.
put your hands in your hands and just rub it all on his face.
And think about white boys, how much nasty shit they would be doing if they were bleeding
yeah.
every day.
Oh, man.
Putting it on people's pillows.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
fucking
Bro.
sticking it.
Check his
Yeah.
smiley faces.
Oh my god, it would
check
be
their
horrible.
blood.
It would be
Yeah.
horrible. Dudes are disgusting. Ugh.
Terrible times.
All right. Anyways,
All right, let's wrap it up.
yeah, let's wrap this one up, man. Where y'all at this? Wait, this one's
February 18th, I'm running my solo show Clouded at Lyric Hyperion at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Come through and laugh and cry.
I'm gonna try to come if we don't have a playoff game that day.
Yeah.
How's the basketball team going?
We won our first game,
Oh shit!
What's record?
Did they dump
1-3.
Gatorade on you?
1-3. But
Oh.
they finally.
There's
they
a lot of
got it.
coaches who come in brand new, win every game.
I mean,
But I
they
guess you're
are.
just not one of those coaches.
No, not at all.
All right.
Yeah,
Just like Keon don't care about anything else. He don't care about his team either.
yeah. They just they're
Keon's very.
Except
they
unless it's about money.
we had a few extra practices and it clicked for them and we beat the
Wait.
shit out of them.
Were these practices illegal?
No, but I took
Okay.
advantage of over Christmas break. A lot of teams didn't. I was like, we gonna practice, and the parents were with it, and then we beat the shit out that
I'm gonna have
team.
to check the rule book. I'm gonna
And
be
I'm
that
like,
parent.
all right. But the team we're playing this week is undefeated. So I was like, if we hand in the first loss, I was like, oh, y'all got it. Y'all roll. Because talent wise, we're one of the better teams in the league.
Okay.
They just weren't.
Let me ask you this: If
And
It's
they,
bad coaching.
I had to correct a lot of things. You
If
don't know
they-
them. You don't know them at all. You show up and you're like, who are you? I don't know what you can do yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then now you're like, okay.
if they beat this team that's undefeated, would you treat them to like a pizza party?
Are you taking them to pizza?
No. Not for a regular season
Keon's
win.
terrible,
No.
bro. I would hate to play for this nigga.
No,
man.
why? Tell me why.
It builds team chemistry.
Beating an undefeated team is enough. They'll be excited about that. They'll believe in themselves.
Bruh.
No.
And then-
The
and then-
We're not celebrating.
building the
Morale
morale
will
of
go
like
crazy.
getting
Job's
a pizza
not
party.
job's not finished. They win the championship. Yeah.
Will you ever get them a pizza party?
Well, you have that at the end of the year anyway.
Oh, you have to have one.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
a thing.
Okay.
So it's like, but I'm not
What
taking you out for a
What
win.
if Cotty buys a $200 pizza cutter for the pizza party?
I'm just getting a divorce at this point. Like, in all Gary's hypotheticals, I'm just out. Like, I just can't take this.
Something nice, huh?
I can't take this. And Gary's version of Cotty would have been divorced. All right. So
I
we
wish
at-
you would have put that somewhere where it just doesn't look like it's just sitting there.
because it is.
You know?
And the only reason why it's sitting there because I got tired of looking at it in the house.
Yeah.
I said, do something with
She
this.
doesn't even know where it is.
She's like, where's that thing that I bought like 9 months ago? You just like, it's fucking in the trash. I mean, I don't know exactly when it's going to air, but Sacramento at the end of January, and then early February. I think we're in Tampa. I think. I love Tampa. Tampa got some good pizza out there.
I was a big fan when I went.
I love Tampa.
And we were just talking. Justin Hires was like,
It's a dope city too.
he was saying Tampa crowds are trash, but I was like, I had a great time.
Yeah,
He was like, you ripped. He was like, but most people I see come through because he there, so he be just there all the time. Most people be there. Tampa crowds is weird. I was like,
I've seen the struggle there because it's a big ass club. It's
Big
a
ass
3-story club or whatever, or 3 levels.
I had so much fun.
Yeah, times I've done that, I had fun too. All right, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit.
January 31st, Flappers, Keon Poley and friends. Friday night. All right, so get your crew together. Come out to that. I announced on my Instagram. I got my Chicago dates coming in. That's in May. We're working on Detroit. We are working on Philly. We are working on Houston. We are working on Atlanta. So those should be in soon. I think Phoenix. And yeah, I'm not hitting as many cities as I did last year, but I'm still going back to some. And KeonPoley.com on everything to get merch and stuff that people keep asking me about, which is dope. And then that's it.
Yeah, last thing, February 2nd, San Diego. If I don't sell enough tickets. I won't be performing there. So,
Oh, y'all gotta get your tickets.
so yeah, get your tickets.
Mic drop.
Yeah, Mike, you already know what to deal with Mike Drop. They don't
Yeah.
play no games. They give you 48 hours. You ain't got your ticket sales in 48 hours, you will not be coming. So please, please, please get those tickets. The link is in my bio on my Instagram, so there's no excuse. I need to sell
I
these
gotta hit
tickets.
them back. I never did a date this year.
So if I don't, it's y'all fault. I'm gonna blame you guys.
Oh, it's definitely y'all fault if y'all don't come. It's always the people's fault if we don't have a show.
All right, y'all.
It's not blowing money. You're supporting a black owned.
Exactly.
Black on.
Black
Yeah.
owned comic.
There we go.
But the club ain't
Yeah.
black owned, but
Well,
you know,
yeah.
the comedian
Yeah,
is
but
black
he
owned.
is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's his money.
I'm not owned, but you know.
Yeah.
Not yet.